But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.
What is good, everyone? So this is Goswe here from Serene Arts, and today I want us to achieve dual color tone effect using our Pixellab application. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do obviously is delete this, and okay, let me change the background color as well, and I'm going to leave it as, let's say, color red. Okay, so I'll leave it at color red for now. The next thing that I'll have to do is to import a shape. So I'll go to shapes, then I'll bring this one over here. I'll stretch it to fill the entire working space, and I'm going to change the color to, let's say, blue for now. Okay, good. Now I can actually lock it over here. The next thing that I'm going to do is to import the image that I want to use. So I'll do that quickly from my gallery. Okay, so this is the image that I'm going to use. So I have to increase the size of it. I think something like this is fine for me. So I'm going to put it over here, just like this, and I'm going to position it at the middle like this. Tap on a check mark after that, and I'm going to make a duplicate of it by tapping on copy, and I have to make sure they are in alignment. So I'll bring this one to down like this, then I have to make sure I position it over here as well. Good. At this point, I am going to the layers panel, then I'll bring this one to the bottom of the shape, and after that I'll make sure the top one is selected, the one over here is selected, and once it is selected, I'm going to change the color of it to something else. So let me do that quickly. I'll tap on color, then I'll probably use color white for it, and after that I'll tap on a check mark, head over straight to the layers panel again, then I'll merge the blue background and the image at the top. Good. Once that is done, I'll come back to erase color. I'll enable it, and I'll tap on a check mark after that. Then once I have the top shape being selected, I'll go ahead and change the color of it. So let's see how it's going to be. Good. I think, yeah, we can actually make it white or leave it as red, but for now I'll make it white because I want to use red to make the dual color tone effect, so I don't want it to distract us. So I'll change it to white for now, then I'll go ahead and lock it, and probably lock this layer too because I don't need it now. So now we are back over here with this hexagonal tool being activated. We tap on stickers. Now if you tap on it, it will come as a white element just like this, so you may not see the effect fully now. So just tap an empty area in your design, then tap on this back again, then go ahead and change the color of it to your preferred color. In this case I'm using red, so I'll bring it over here. Now what I have to do is to adjust everything properly. Since we are using dual color tone or two colors, we don't want one color to be dominant, so we have to proportion all these things perfectly. So yeah, that is it. So I'm going to make a duplicate of this, bring it down to this side, then I'll make another duplicate again and bring it down, yeah, to something like this. I think the color is too much. I'm going to reduce the opacity of it small. I don't want it to be that much. Okay, I think I'll leave it at 70. Okay, so I'm going to make the other one to 70, and let's see how it's going to be. So I'm making everything 70 now. Good. Now I can make a duplicate of this and change the color to, let's say, blue. So I'm going to change the color to blue. Okay, something like this. Okay, so I have to arrange this one too very well, and I have to make a duplicate of it as well. I think at this point we are almost done. So what I'm going to do now is to go to my layers panel, then scroll down to this particular shape, and I have to make sure I bring it to the front. So I'll tap onto front, and this is how our work is going to be. Now this is not all, but if you prefer to leave it like this, you don't have a problem. However, you can still work on it to make it look awesome. Now watch this part carefully. This part we are going to use snapseed. So quickly, let's save this work. So we're going to save it as ultra, save to gallery. Good. Once it is done saving, we go back to our menu, we pick up snapseed application. It is right here. Okay, so I'm just going to go back. Good. So when you open the application, this is what will appear. You tap on the plus sign, then you go ahead, you pick the image that you want. In this case, this is our own. You pick it up. Once it loads, you can add some effect to it. Let's say you want to make it popping, you can just tap on pop. I mostly use the pop, but you may decide not to use it. Okay, right, so I'll tap on a check mark. After that, then I'll go to this, it is called tool. Now once you come here, the first thing that you want to do is go to details. Now details, we have structure and the remaining stuff over here. You can increase the structure, then you come to sharpening, you work on it a little bit. However, this sharpening and the structure, they are not the main thing that is going to give you the dual color tone effect, but I just want to add them for clarity of the image sake. Now let's go to the twin image. This is where we do the main work. So we work on brightness. I don't want too much brightness. I can either reduce it here. I think I'll reduce it instead. Now we go to contrast. Contrast will be the main thing working over here, and yeah, we'll leave it at 15. Then we go to saturation. Now saturation is doing the magic over here. Saturation will make the color either deep or fade. If you push it down, this is how it's going to be. If you bring it up, it's going to bring out the color. Look at this. If you push it all the way to 100%, this is how it's going to make your photo looking like it will look like. And we don't want it that much. Okay, like I said, you don't have to add everything to your work. If you add everything too much, it's not going to be the best option. So yeah, this is it. I think I'll leave it over here, then we check other options available over here. Good. I'm going to leave the ambience at 4, and a highlight, I'll just add a little bit of highlights, let's say 3. Good. Then shadow, we may not necessarily need a shadow that much. Okay, so I'm just putting it at -3, and that's so I'm not going to touch the one, and I think that's all. So once you are done, you just save the work to your gallery and you are good to go. So pretty much that is how to use this Pixellab application to actually create a dual tone effect for your picture and add some touches to it using Pixellab application. So I hope you've actually enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to actually subscribe to my channel and also give a like to this video, guys. This video, don't forget, give a like to it, hit that like button on the video, yeah, and that's gonna be a blessing to me, you understand, right? So this is also here from Serene, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bless up.